Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I am messing around with a trick that was shown on Reason Studios within a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. Basically layering the stacking the players here, which I've used beatmap and I've used the normal drum machine player, but I've not used them stacked and I've not used them in the way that they suggested. I'm gonna take what they did and actually modulate it a bit to create some more variance, sort of pseudo randomly, or at least LFO, so it's predictable random modulation. Right now I have just a simple drum loop. So what they said is they use the snares and the kicks for actual programming, and then they used the beatmap for creating up stuff that for the higher end stuff. So I got this as a nice and simple. Now in the video, he was talking about using this for controlling the density. Let me try to solo it here. Which is all good, but it kind of gets sort of boring. I have a click thing on. And then if I want to change around the modulation, you can use these density ends. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna go into the utilities. We're gonna add. We're gonna do the pulsar, and then we want to do a splitter because I want to kind of do it multiple out. And CV splitter. So we're gonna go and then we're gonna split here. And then we're going to split here for the hi-hats and the percussions. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Let's try the XY. Although there's no visible way of telling if this is working, so let's try another way, and that's by using a combinator. Which I'm finding gets easier and easier to try to think of new ways of doing things. So let's do the control one here. And then let's try to control beat map and then control one. And then the target, we're gonna do the X actually let's do the kick and then density. And then 100%. So when we look at the devices, this should be moving around. See, it's going around. So, which is telling me that, oh, I don't have the CV hooked up. If we go into CV here, there should be CV in. Have I got it routed correctly? And they did this big update for. Try this one. All right, I got it. Apparently, I forgot to map the control one into the kick density. Is how you actually do it. And boom, it's being modulated. So we can do the same thing. We do the CV1N, and then we can go to the X position, and now it's being modulated properly. All right, and with that, I'm going to add a couple more things to try to get this a proper style song or beat. All right, I put it in the chord step sequencer, and then I put in an ARP. So give it, I think it has a default setting on here. All right, now we just need to add a little bit of bass. Okay, a little fiddling with later, and actually, if you'll notice here, I got it changing along with the LFO. So what it also changes the drum beat. Should be changing the root note here when it's playing, or at least it shows that it's also changing here. Oh, the note range is changing. So it's pretty cool. Overall, kind of neat. Reason is reason is the reason. The players are kind of cool. Really neat to mess around with and create some inspiration from. Overall, if you are curious of what's generating the sounds, I got a new present for me, the Super Audio Cart from Impact Soundworks. It emulates, or I mean not emulates, but it's got recorded different sounds from different various consoles in my childhood and youth. The Super Nintendo, the Genesis, the C64, and the 2600, which had some really awesome Pac-Man sounds back in the day. But I'm using the NES setting for all these bleeps and bloops that are going on. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one.